One of the biggest lies on the internet is that you need to go out and find your niche. It treats your purpose like something hidden in the distance, waiting to be discovered. The reality is that your niche is already inside you. It is built from the skills, the passions, and the faith that you have been developing your entire life. Over the next 6 minutes, we are going to build your customized multi-stream monetization blueprint and select your first 2 or 3 income lanes. To start, grab a physical piece of paper and a pen, or open a blank notes app. We're going to map this out together. By the end of this exercise, you will have a tangible action plan to move from where you are to where you know you can be. We begin with an asset inventory. This is a rapid-fire session to map out everything you are working with. For now, do not filter or disqualify anything on your list. First, what skills do you have that other people already pay for or ask you about? Second, what topics could you talk about for hours without running out of things to say? Third, what problems have you solved in your own life that others are still struggling with? Fourth, what do people compliment you on most consistently? And fifth, what specific experiences have shaped how you see the world? This is the process I used for SammyCentral. I took raw passions like basketball, faith, and gaming and mapped them into pillars like coaching, digital products, and content education. If you feel like you aren't qualified yet, remember that the value of your knowledge is based on the transformation it creates for someone else, not on how long you have known it. This raw list of life experiences is the base material for your business. It is the evidence that you have the assets needed to begin. Having a long list is a start, but trying to launch 10 streams at once is a recipe for burnout. To build a strong foundation, you have to stay focused. Multi-stream income requires thinking in lanes. These are distinct avenues, like active coaching sessions or passive digital products, where the value you create becomes income you receive. We narrow your inventory down using this 3-filter checklist to find your most viable options. The first filter is genuine skill. You must have actual experience in this area. The second filter is audience need. Other people must actively want the knowledge you possess. The final filter is timing. There must be a clear path to monetize this specific skill within the next 90 days. Look back at your paper and physically circle the 2 or 3 items that survive all 3 of these filters. Committing to just a few validated lanes prevents you from spinning in place and helps you reach your first dollar much faster. Once your lanes are selected, you need a way to drive traffic to them. Content is the engine that builds your audience and demonstrates your expertise 24 hours a day. Select one primary platform where your audience lives, YouTube, TikTok, or Instagram, and write it at the bottom of your paper. As you start, prioritize consistency before cash. Delivering value reliably is the only way to build the trust required for a sale. It is important that you do not quit your day job yet. The immediate goal is to build evidence that your audience exists. This only requires 5 to 10 hours of focused work per week. There will be late nights and seasons where the numbers move slowly. Endurance is the competitive advantage that eventually triggers compounding returns. Content is the tool that transforms a casual observer into a member of your community who is ready to invest in what you offer. Look at your paper. You now have a defined asset inventory, 2 or 3 focused lanes, and a chosen platform. Your next step is to post your first piece of content this week. Done is better than perfect. Take a picture of your completed list and DM it to Sammy on Instagram or TikTok to join the inner circle. This process takes time, but stay encouraged. Remember that God is good in every season. That means this season too. Applying this blueprint to your existing assets transforms your potential into a functioning business.